Well, hey fans, welcome back to another movie review, and today we're talking about Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. So, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, directed by Jeff Wamester. It is an animated superhero film, and this is the final part of this trilogy I've been talking about for months. And it basically follows all the heroes throughout the multiverse trying to stop the Anti-Monitor from destroying everything. And now, leading up to this final section of what I'm just calling one big movie, it has been attacks. The first one was solid. The second one just felt like filler, and this last one, it's the best of the three, I would say. But I do feel like it was drugged out. So basically, the plot of this one is that the heroes need to find out a way to kill the Anti-Monitor. And spoiler alert, I'm pretty much going to spoil what happens in the story, because I feel like that's the best way to kind of grade it, and grading it as a whole, and going back to all the DCAU movies, whatever. So they need to figure out a way to destroy the Anti-Monitor. They realize that they can with enough light. So all of the Earths in the multiverse have kind of phased into like one pocket dimension. So this means all the suns have also phased into the same spot. So they have Supergirl absorb all those suns, and she basically destroys the Anti-Monitor from the inside out. And what they find out in doing so is that there's more than one Anti-Monitor, and that the multiverse is a cancer for the universe. The universe was not meant to handle multiple versions of itself. And I thought that was an interesting way to do that. I did not watch the Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths, as that was exactly what was going on. It was the same thing, and that the universe is basically trying to save itself from falling apart. I did enjoy that. So what they do with this, they do show a lot of our favorite universes getting wiped out. The old Batman the Animated Series, New Batman Adventures, Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond universe, it gets wiped out. Teen Titans universe gets wiped out. The really old, Justice Friends universe gets wiped out. Seeing this happen, it does elicit some emotion, even though a lot of these characters don't have speaking lines. Kevin Conroy has one final speaking line in the Justice League Unlimited universe. Although, and I think they kind of explained this in the movie, that time is all messed up. So even though Batman is wearing his original Batman suit, the Justice League is in their new watchtower, and Hawkgirl's in her new suit, but Green Lantern is in like his old outfit where he still has hair instead of, the bald head with the beard. So they kind of explain that, well, time's just messed up, so that's why things look this way. But it really doesn't make sense that universe would be wiped out, considering that universe is supposed to make it all the way to Batman Beyond, and this never happened. And I don't think they did a good job explaining that. Like, is this Crisis on Infinite Earths for really, is that like a mirror universe, or is this for all the animated shows? I know this is supposed to lead into the Earth Prime, and it's supposed to set up the James Gunn DCU, where his live action and his animated is all technically one universe, and that's what it looks like. But I don't know if this movie really did a good job explaining that at the end. And like, even overall, what I was more interested in, so if you guys have been following these animated movies since the beginning, like I have, until it got to the Tomorrowverse, like I said in a previous review, I didn't really care for that. But after the Flashpoint Paradox, the Flash created a new timeline by saving his mom. In doing so, the Earth is crap. So he has to go back, stop himself from saving his mom, which creates the New 52 timeline, which gets decimated by Darkseid. So at the end of that movie, he goes back and changes it again. That makes it a Tomorrowverse. So in this one, you find out that Constantine actually sent him back in time to kill baby Darkseid. But it turns out that Darkseid is like a fixed point in time. So killing him destroys the multiverse by creating multiple Darkseids and multiple timelines, which the universe can't handle. So, like I said, it almost seems like it's an apology to the fans. Like, we're sorry we kind of messed this timeline up, so here's this really long way that we can make money by here. We're ending your universe. We're showing all of your fan favorite universes, even though a lot of people don't really have speaking lines. We're going to split into 3 parts. Buy our product. That's what this seems like. It seems like Warner Brothers is just trying to make money instead of telling a really great story. They're doing the same thing. They're re-releasing Watchmen later this year, which technically that's like a DC product. So what multiverse is that in? They have those 2 animated movies coming out. So, like I said, overall, I think this animated Crisis thing could have been condensed into one movie that probably would have been decent. Maybe if you make it like 2.5 hours for an animated movie, releasing like a steel box set, that would have been fine. And yeah, so like in terms of the score, I'll give Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 a solid 5 out of 10. And that would give overall this series, let's see, I'll have to check the old flip frog. So I just looked it up. I gave Part 1 a 5, I gave Part 2 a 4, and I'm giving Part 3 a 5. So that rounds out to, what's the math? That's 14 divided by 3, 4 point something out of 10. So yeah, that's a score for the entire trilogy. But if you like animated movies, check it out. But you could probably skip it. You could probably skip all of this. Just wait to see what James Gunn does. I want to thank you guys again for joining me for this movie review. Remember, you can find the full review on YouTube and the website, flipfrogllc.com/FlixFrog. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. And please, pretty please, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.